Rachel Zegler slams white executives who asked her to prove her Latin heritage for West Side Story. Apparently, they didn't believe she had Latin heritage because she didn't have a Latin last name. So much weirdness coming out around this actress, I tell you. But this is what we're going to talk about today because apparently Rachel Zegler doesn't like the backlash. She doesn't like the criticism. She doesn't like people taking shots at her or saying things because he or she addresses it. She's like, listen, I hope we'll all see a new dawn of kindness and acceptance. The rules for thee, but not for me. And I'll explain. Before I get into it, if you're looking for a new PC, why not Meta PC? I got a discount code in the pinned comment. Check it out. Now let's get into it. Shout out to That Park Place, good friends of mine. Go check them out. They sum this up perfectly. Also, some real reviews of Snow White is out, and I'll show those at the end of the video. Rachel Zegler preaches kindness as world turns against her. But Snow White star's past treatment of Gina Carano was anything but. Some of you guys remember Disney's new Snow White. Rachel Zegler cheered on Gina Carano's cancellation. That's right. Remember, I just want kindness. I want kindness, except when it comes to people I don't like. All right? They get canceled, you know? So that's how we're doing this. Just a quick refresher, if you remember, back when Gina Carano put beep, bop, boop as her pronouns, Rachel Zegler was the first one to come out. Don't make fun of pronouns. They're not a joke. People got to use their pronouns. Don't make fun of them. Then she also said, it's a fun time to remind you to love Pedro Pascal. She was also happy when she was fired, even making some comments like, hey, maybe I'll get the job as Cara Dune, things like that. So if she wants kindness, if she wants to see a new era of kindness, maybe start with an apology. I know Gina, she would accept your apology. That's just the kind of person she is, Rachel. Maybe start with an apology if that's what you truly believe. Or is it just, I can't take all this backlash, you know? Can we just be kind to me? I need kindness on me, you know? It's very hypocritical. Well, let's see what some of the real reviews of the Snow White movie are, because they just were released. No, Snow White is not great. That said, Rachel Zegler is undeniably the best part of the film. I also quite enjoyed Dopey. The rest, however, disappoints. Don't expect magic in this fairy tale world. Snow White was about as bad as it gets. The entire look and feel were so empty and lifeless that it's hard to believe how far we've fallen from the magic of the 1937 classic. Rachel Zegler didn't quite capture the warmth and optimism that defined Snow White. And when you pair that with the most baffling take on the dwarves imaginable, the result is just slop. Machine-made slop. We can do so much better than this. Wow. While Gal Gadot is great as the evil queen, Snow White isn't a great remake of the animated classic. Rachel Zegler is a poor Snow White. That changes to the story and lyrics are awful. Some special effects are not that special, and the film didn't land for me. A huge shame. So Snow White is a movie. Rachel Zegler proves once again what a talent she is, and she nails every song. Gal Gadot feels extremely out of place, almost as if she's in another movie. I never got over the look of the dwarves, but the cartoony animals are adorable. So what do you think? Some of you are probably like, Jay, she's turned over a new leaf. She's trying to be kind, okay? She's trying to be nice. Hey, that's fine. People change all the time. People turn over a new leaf. People want to, rebuild their image, stuff like that. I still think she should start with an apology to Gina Carano. That would be a great start, don't you think? Also, with some of the real reviews out, does this change your prediction for the movie and how much it will make? Not me. I'm still holding firm to 310. And if I'm wrong, I will admit I was wrong. I could admit that I'm way wrong, or I'll admit that I was right. I guess time will tell. It opens tomorrow, and it's up to everyone else to decide if they want to go see the live-action remake Snow White starring Rachel Zegler. This is Jay. We will catch you next time.